love the show. I mean, who doesn't love dogs?
Right.
Or just pets. So it was perfect for these kids. The puppets were wonderful. And so, yeah, it went really well. I'm excited about the show, but I'm also excited about the fact that you're partnering with us.
Yes, we're so excited and honored to be part of it.
Yeah, so what that means is that so as a partner, you provide us with information about therapy dogs, things that we didn't know. As a music director, I don't know anything about therapy pets or training or anything. So you provide
Yeah.
us with information, and then 10% of every show that we sell goes back to you for your worthy cause.
Yeah.
So tell me first of all, how did you get involved in this?
So I've been involved with Therapy Dogs United since it was founded in 2008 here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Um, our founder is Patricia Christensen, and she was the executive director as well up until I kind of inherited that spot in January of this year. So I'm excited for my new role. But when I first started, I had a therapy dog. She was our first ever certified deaf therapy dog. Her name was Penny. And we did multiple visits with children in a deaf classroom where they would speak to her with ALS. So it was very special. And since then, now I have my certified therapy dog, Jordy, and he's a tripod and he makes visits at Shriners Children's Hospital. Since he's missing his limb, he goes and visits with the limb difference kids there. So it's really special work.
That is really interesting. It never occurred to me that even though in our show, our stray
Mhm,
cat is lame and
mhm,
also is a therapy, has a therapy session with a child who also is lame at the time.
mhm.
It didn't actually occur to me that you also partner your pets that might have some sort of physical challenge with people with the
Yeah.
same challenge.
Yeah, we do. And I have a puppy down here that we just adopted, and she is deaf as well. So we're working with her to become certified as a therapy dog. Um, and I think that just brings another comfort to the people that we visit, knowing that the animal they're visiting with maybe has the same differences as them, and they can connect in that way.
That's fascinating. I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
That's really neat. So, how many therapy dogs do you have that are part of your organization?
So currently we have about almost 900 nationally. So we're in about 33 different states. We're in parts of Canada, and we actually have a dog in Spain that makes visits with her handler, who's a teacher at the Spanish Ministries of Education. So very cool. So our reach is broad. Here in Erie, PA, we have about 350 active dogs.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So we've grown from when it was founded in 2008. We had four certified therapy dogs and one visit location that let us in. It was a nursing home. And now that's our reach. So it's grown quite significantly over the years.
So, do people approach you and say, I have a dog that I think would be great as a therapy dog? How does that happen? How do they become part of your organization?
Yeah, so all of our dogs are owned by their handler. So they were first their pet. And usually what we hear is, I just know that this dog was born to do this. You know, when your handler, as you start to build your relationship with your dog, you realize that maybe they have that little extra, right, where they could really serve the community. And so then they come to us and we set them up with a dog trainer in their area, and they can do a TDU prep course, which is usually a 6 to 8 week training course with a facility dog handler, dog trainer. And then after, at the end of that, they take our exams, and if they pass, then they can onboard with us, and then they can begin making visits with all of our partnered organizations. So we visit schools and hospitals and nursing homes and courtrooms and workplaces, you name it. If somebody would like a visit from a therapy dog, as long as it's in a public setting, we try to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite place to take a dog to?
Well, my favorite place is Shriners, where I go with my therapy dog Jordy, and we work with the limb difference kids. And I just love meeting the kids. He loves meeting the kids. We get to go back into the rooms and be part of when they get their new limb, or we've helped people walk for the first time, children walk for the first time on their new limb, and he'll walk next to them down the hall, and it's just the most magical thing you've ever seen. It's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
But
great.
a fan favorite of a lot of our handlers, they love to go to Barnes and Noble and do reading story time with the kids. Therapy dogs are excellent for learning how to read because our dogs have non-judgmental ears. So if a child's reading and they mess up a word, the dog doesn't mind. They're just happy to be cuddling and reading. And so we've actually done reading studies where it is shown reading without a dog. They read less words per minute. They read more words per minute reading with a dog. So, very cool. There's a lot of studies too about dogs in hospitals. It reduces patients' blood pressure, and we visit people before they head into surgery to help calm their nerves, or when they're in recovery, or we're present when they receive maybe not the best of health news, to just help alleviate the stress and comfort them in these moments.
Can you explain the difference between a service dog and a therapy dog?
Yes. So a service dog is through the ADA, American Disabilities Act, and therefore an individual who qualifies for that type of service. So a service dog would be like a seeing eye dog or a seizure dog that can alert their handler, their owner, that maybe they are about to have a seizure, or help them if they are blind to do daily tasks. And then a therapy dog is trained for the public at large. So the handler owns their dog, but the dog's purpose is to visit people in the community to brighten their day. And so then there's the emotional support dogs as well, which don't have to go through the exams and the testing that our dogs are required to go through in order to visit these places. So an emotional support dog is also more of a dog that is personal for the owner, to help them through daily tasks and things, whereas ours visit the public.
Right. I was
Yeah.
thinking too, what we both do is maybe a little intangible, like music affects people in an emotional way, and some really touches the spirit, I think.
Mhm.
And I think therapy pets probably do the same sort of thing. It's not necessarily something you can quantify, but it's
Yeah.
something that you can see happen.
You're absolutely right. And when you walk into the room with your dog as a therapy dog handler, and you can just see the faces and the expressions and the excitement, and I think it really takes the person from the moment that they're in. If we're entering in a difficult situation, it kind of can take them out of that for a few seconds and give them some joy and bring them comfort. And I agree. I think music does the same thing.
Yeah.
So this is a great collaboration, I think.
I think so too. And in fact, the week that we did our own performance of this show, the debut performance, I might have mentioned this before, but I invited our local therapy dogs organization to come and visit us. And my
Mhm.
my thought was, well, the show is about therapy pets, and so we want the kids to learn something about this. But this was 2 days before the performance, and it never even occurred to me how much those dogs would help the kids when they were under stress before their
Right.
performance.
Performance anxiety. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great. Yeah,
yeah.
that's so cool.
So they learned about
Two
their.
part. It was a two
It
part.
was
They
a two
helped them
part.
and they learned about them. Yeah.
It really was. It and even one of the seventh grade boys who I don't know, seventh grade boys are they're hard to explain sometimes, and they don't always tell you how they're feeling. And this one boy was just so excited. He kept saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. I can't believe you did this for us. 5 dogs. You brought 5 dogs for us. And they were just so excited. And there are kids who do get very anxious before performance. And at that point, 2 days before, and they'd been working for, um, 6, 7 days straight through, they were a little stressed.
Yeah,
So
sure. Yeah, great stress relievers, and they just make you happy, and your worries kind of fall away because a dog's in the room. I mean, there's no other way to say it, right? It's just like there's a dog, and you just become happy. Yeah.
yeah. Our school had our former principal used to bring his dog to school every day. And so there was always a dog in the office.
Yeah,
And when kids came in trouble or upset or hurt, what a difference that made.
it does. Yeah. Yeah, it's so
And
cool.
for teachers too.
Yeah, and we do a lot of workplace wellness visits. We started that right after COVID, right when we were allowed back in facilities. We started really going to the hospitals to visit the nurses and the staff, and then we've expanded it. We were just at an insurance agency the other day visiting with their staff because they're doing their taxes and they're auditing right now, right? It's such a busy time. And yeah, so I think that in the workplace they make a huge difference with stressful times. It's just great.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. So, you said that um, your organization then has not just a local reach, but
Mhm.
national reach. So anybody who is interested in doing our show can contact maybe your organization to find out how to connect with a local therapy dog organization.
Yeah, so on our website, therapydogsunited.org, we have a locations tab. We have a map of the United States on there, and you can hover over each state and be able to see where we're located in that particular state.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can reach out to us and see if we have anybody in your general area that we can reach out to send.
Yeah, and I would hope that people who do our show would want to also do what we did too, and have therapy dogs come in during their
Before the performance.
yeah
Yeah,
before the
that would
performance.
be a great idea.
Even I guess you have to be careful. I suppose there are people who would be allergic that you have to be aware of. Is that true?
Yeah, so when we visit with children, when we visit in schools, we always have whoever's coordinating the visit make sure that each parent has been reached out to for allergies, as well as fear. So, therapy dogs are also great with helping children with fear of animals because they can, meet a therapy dog and kind of connect with them and realize, okay, this dog is friendly and it can be a slow approach. But we do always make sure that we have parents' consent before visiting with children for the fear and for the allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I appreciate all that you do, and
yeah,
it has been. I'm so thrilled that our show has the show itself has turned out really, really well, and that it's for such a good cause too. So
yeah.
I'm
Well,
hoping
we
that,
are very honored to be partnered with you, and we appreciate the support, and it's been a lot of fun too.
well, I'd like to. I hope you get more support by people, performing this show. So,
Yeah,
but we'll keep in touch. It's an ongoing partnership, so
yeah,
I'll let you know how things work out.
absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for having me today.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All
Okay,
right, talk to you soon.
bye
All right,
bye. Have a good day.
bye.